In this video, we are going to be checking out the KYLIN K8107. This is an infrared sauna from the KYLIN company. They've got a whole bunch of different saunas that they sell. This is the one that we went with. This costed us about $2,900. It's got 7 heating panels inside. It's got 10 different colored lights for lighting therapy. It's made out of Canadian Hemlock wood, and it's actually got a really, really nice feel. This can actually fit in 2 people with a tight squeeze, but we got it just to enjoy one person at a time. Inside you've got a towel rail, you've got a little cup holder, you've got another control panel, you've got speakers, Bluetooth, temperature, AUX input. Man, you got everything in here. So this goes up to a maximum of 66 degrees Celsius, and it has a lot of health benefits upon your body. With these infrared saunas, these seem to be, hitting the market, very, very popular. The reason we went with the KYLIN sauna is that this only weighs around 98 to 100 kilos. I really like that. I had a look at a few other models very similar to this, and they were like 175 kilos. I wanted something a little bit lighter, but exactly the same size, and this is exactly it. I love the fact it's got 7 heating panels in it, and there's a lot of health benefits with these infrared saunas. And just checking out the manual, there's detoxification, body cleansing benefits, weight loss. Don't we all love that? Don't have to exercise no more. Pain and arthritis relief. You've got skin purification, cardiovascular workout, and can also improve lower blood pressure and improve some circulation. So anyway, in this video, I'll show you how this came to our property here. We had it delivered here from KYLIN. We went there and had a look at all of their different saunas. This is the one we liked the most and got the best deal. And I'll show you how to put all of this together, how it works. Stick around. Let's get into the video. Okay, so we have all our parts and pieces of the infrared sauna here. We are going to be setting it up just in our spare room right there in the corner. That's where the wife wants it, and where she wants it, that's where she gets it. Now I'll be following the manual. It'll tell me exactly how to put this together. Let's have at it step by step. Okay, to set this up, first of all, we're going to get the floor base. There is a little sticker here and it says seat on this side, door to the front. So we're going to position it like this. We need a bit of room up on this side and that side of the wall, and I guess we can shift it around a bit more later. Next we get the rear panel, put it on, and you can see it just sits behind that little quad molding there. We'll just put this cabling in here for now. This will all be inside of the seat, all hidden. We next are going to be putting our left and right side panels, and they have these heating panels on them. The way that you know which is left and right, there is the, the framing for the seat, And so I know this will be upon my left hand side as I'm sitting on the seat looking out that way. Now on the back ends of each of these side panels is sort of this buckle system, and you'll see it just sort of comes out like that. On the back side of these panels there are like these grooves. It's a little bit hard to film here, but you have to marry them into the edge there. And so the idea is it goes in and then the buckle goes over and then it pulls together and it pulls it into the groove like that. And I'll do that now for the next few. There's another one there. And then there'll be one more at the bottom. The left hand panel all buckled in nicely. It kind of goes in nice and tight, as you can see. So now we've just got our right hand panel now to put on in exactly the same format. Now we're ready to put in the seat and also the front heating panel for your feet. This also has a power plug. This is marked HT1 and HT3, and then on the back of the front heating panel there's another mark HT3. So HT3 will plug into HT3 like this. There's a spare one here. This won't be used. What this is for, this is only if you have a floor heating panel, which we don't. So therefore this just stays in the corner and is not used. So now there's a cavity in there and all that remains in there are the cables. We just put the seat onto it and there's a little sign up on the seat here that says front. Now the seat is designed that once it's in, you can screw it into place if you want, but you don't really have to. It'll just sit in like that, and that's it. There's a bit of movement. If you want to, you can screw it down, but not really necessary. Just sit on there and that's fine. Next we put on our front door. This is quite heavy. This is probably the heaviest part of the whole installation. And the final buckle, there it is, it all pulls together nicely. Okay, next we're going to get ready to put our top panel on, but we're going to just open up the dust cover at the back. We'll just take this off, then we can get our relevant cables out. Opening up the dust cover will just make it easier for the cables that are inside there to be fed on through these various little cavities and just to connect them. Now it's not rocket science. It says HT2, that plugs into the HT2 cable up there. You'll see here is the heater control unit. It's all plugged into place. You don't have to mess around with anything here. That's the LED light, they're the audio speakers, and the rest is just pretty much plug and play. So we'll put this up there now and get it all connected. Just going to get these cables out of the way. We'll just get this top panel in. Now we're going to make all of our relevant final connections with these cables, H1 to H1. All right, so that's everything nice and neatly connected here. We'll get our top panel on and we'll just poke our main AC power cord out the back. You put your screws down in each corner, and this is my last screw. Don't over tighten it. Here we go, we'll plug it in when we're ready. Next we're going to just put up some accessories. Here is a section that actually fits up at the top there in the 2 holes. It's got 2 dowels and it has this little latch that goes out that you need to put a screw through. We'll put our latch across. Next, we're going to install our door handles. You get 2. You get one that's varnished. This is for the outside. And then you get one that's unfinished. This will be upon the inside. You have a couple of these rubber washers or seals. Put this through. Put a rubber seal. Like that. We then get our 2 other seals. Anytime you've got something going against glass, you always want to have a rubber seal. And then we just tighten it up, not tight at all. There we go. Very light. These little caps that you can just put into the holes just to finish off, and it just looks nice and neat. Now this particular model came with a couple of optional extras, such as a magazine rack. We're not going to use this. We saw some models that didn't have this side heating panel and they put the magazine rack there, but yeah, we're not going to do that. The wife doesn't want it. We're going to have a little towel holder positioned simply there, and then we have actually put the little cup holder right there. Now just a note of warning, the veneer here is very, very thin. To put this in, I pretty much just pre-drilled like a 2mm hole, and then I just screwed it in. I found that that was fine. That's where we've got our one positioned. And the towel rail the same. I just pre-drilled a very small hole and just put it through. I like pre-drilling holes where possible. We also purchased one of these backrests. Okay, this is about $100, made out of hemlock wood. Same wood as the rest of the sauna is. And this just provides some comfort as you're sitting there for your back. It's actually pretty cool. And there we have it. There is the finished infrared sauna. Let me take you for a walk through. There's a control panel on the outside and on the inside. So we'll first press the on button and you'll see that the timer flashes and we can turn the light on. And then suddenly it lights everything up. Now nothing is heating up here at the moment. I'll just show you the functionality of the control panel here. Here it tells you the ambient temperature, and then this is the timer. So you've got temperature here, and that will change to 66 degrees. You can go up or down. 66 is the maximum. If you want to change the time, press time. Time starts to flash. The maximum time setting will be 90 minutes, 1.5 hours. That's it. You don't want to overcook yourself to super well done. So here we go. You can change the temperature from Celsius to Fahrenheit, whatever you fancy. And as soon as you press this, it begins to go. For example, that is now going. I don't want that to go yet, so I will turn that off. Because it's flashing, it's not operating. We open it up by pulling on the lovely door handles here, and this is what it looks like inside. Really, really nice. Okay, so we have 7 heating panels here. 1 at your legs, 1 on each side of the walls, that's 3, 2 on each side of your body, and 2 upon your back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all the heating panels in here, and trust me, that is enough. We have a little towel rack right there, and on the side here we have a little cup holder. We have a little remote control here for the lights, and I'll just show you that in just a moment. Inside we have a light there that changes various different colors. It's got lighting therapy. We have an AUX jack right there. If you don't have Bluetooth, then you can actually have a cable. It comes with a cable, but yeah, I'd rather use Bluetooth any day. We have a master switch here. As soon as you press that, the whole unit powers off. That's pretty cool if you need to do that. We have 2 speakers here, and it plays music very well, or you can listen to your podcasts as you're in here relaxing. We have also just the thermostat here, or the temperature sensor. That's it right there poking through. And then we have a little air vent. You know, if you're in here, you want to let some cooler air in, you can simply do so by opening up that little vent. Just upon this side, we have another control panel, exactly what's on the outside. So you can control it inside or outside. Now this remote control, all this is purely for the light. So you can turn it on and off like that. Now in here, there are 10 different options for different lights. Let's just cycle through some of them. Loads of different lights there, you know, to get your therapy from the lights, right? We have also brightness here, so you can go lower or you can go up. You can change your shade of colors by pressing that button. And then this button is like a shade button. It'll go to a darker shade if you desire that. I like the door frame around here. It closes against this like a soft closing felt pad. It's like a woolly strip there. That's actually very, very cool. And then we have a magnetic latch just there. Closes very nicely. I do like that. The timber all around is made out of hemlock wood, Canadian hemlock wood. It looks very, very neat, very tidy. It takes about 15 minutes to heat up to your desired temperature. So whatever you want to set it to, as soon as you press go, it might take you about 15 minutes and then you're good to go. So you will, you know, come up here and just prep yourself by turning it on, and then 15 minutes time, jump in and go for it. Now, one downside for me that I think is that the cable that it comes with kind of is a little bit short, and it kind of just went to about here. We have a power plug here, so it wasn't quite long enough to reach the power plug. So we have an extension cable, and I've kind of just run it all the way to the top there and just neatly tucked it away. And that is perfectly fine. One of the benefits of this smaller style of infrared sauna is that it's easy to shift around. You know, I'll just show you, I'm just holding it up here and I can lift it up, not a problem if I have to move it out or back, whatever the case may be. I do like that. Let me just give you some dimensions. All right, the total width from edge to edge is 1005 millimeters. Okay, so basically 1 meter. Let's get how deep it is from the back all the way to the front. 907 millimeters, so 90 centimeters. And the total height from the bottom there all the way up to the top, we have 1840 millimeters, so 1.84 meters high. So that gives you an idea of the dimensions where you can fit this sauna. All right, let's just show you how to turn on the Bluetooth functionality if you want to play music through your phone. So what you want to do is turn on the master control panel, then go to your Bluetooth setting up on your phone, turn it on. And what you want to look for is something that says iSauna. There we go. iSauna. We want to pair, allow it to pair. And I've just heard a confirmation signal or sound come through the speaker in the sauna. And then you want to find yourself some music to play. Here we go. The music actually plays really, really nicely. Great speakers inside there. Able to listen to whatever you want as you're sitting in your sauna. Turn off old Teddy. That's it with this video. I've shown you how this all works, shown you how to put this together, and I hope you found the video helpful. So one more time, this is from KYLIN Infrared Sauna. I'll leave a link in the description there if you want to check it out for yourself. We went to their actual warehouse, tested out and sat in a whole bunch of different saunas. Highly recommended. The staff there were extremely helpful. Check them out, check out the website. Thanks very much for watching.